it helps you all in your practical walk with God. This is why I'm sharing it like this, okay? And when I said that, oh, thank you so much, you have a very good heart, like she took it, like she took the compliment to heart, like she really appreciated it. You could tell. And I was like, oh Lord, wow. I feel like the Lord knew she would appreciate that and she would want to hear something like that. So that was a beautiful thing. Small, minor, but maybe not so much. All right. Well, later on, we went to lunch somewhere, and the waiter's name was the same name, Diane or Diana. I don't remember which one. All right. Now, I started thinking to myself, I said, okay, Lord, how many more Dianes are we going to run into? I thought more because in the past, patterns have been like that, but we had only come across 2 Dianes. That's okay. Okay. What's another one? So when we were in Medellin, the second city we went to, they have, I think the only metro in Colombia, I think, is in that city, what my wife told me. So we got in the metro, we got off, and I was asking my wife, because I like to have some sort of coffee cappuccino between breakfast and lunch. It's like a thing, like literally, like I'm like, okay, honey, where can I get a coffee? Where can I get a cappuccino? Like it's something that I like to do. So it's one of the small things I request on my vacations with the Lord, with my wife and the Lord. So we got out and they asked somebody and they said, oh yeah, over here around the corner, over there, 3 stores down, you'll find a place they have like Frappuccino type stuff. And it was not a Starbucks, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with that. And so we went in and I requested a little like coffee type Frappuccino. Had no idea if it was going to be good or not. And to be honest, when I had it, it was like, it was okay. But here's the cool thing. As I was sitting there drinking it, it was like a little lounge, and I was listening and I could hear this melody playing. Like she had music, the lady, the barista, it was only one lady, one young girl actually, maybe like young 20s, working there, and there was maybe only like 4 people in the little coffee shop. And there was this instrumental music playing, and I recognized the tune of being like a worship song. And I couldn't put my finger on the lyrics exactly, but I knew it was. And then I'm thinking, oh, well, it's probably just one song. Well, the song ended up changing, and then it was another tune of another Christian song. And then after that, it was an actual song. I'm trying to think if it was in Spanish or English, because I noticed in Colombia, a lot of the places they played English music, funny enough. But anyway, the next song was either English or Spanish, but it was a worship song with words. And so my wife went to the bathroom, my brother-in-law went to the bathroom. I asked I was paying, and I said, so, because I knew it was, Passover, right? And it's Holy Week, as they say in Spanish countries. And I said, so is this music that you have, and all in Spanish, is it just for this week or is it all the time? And I was surprised. She said, oh no. She said, all the time. I said, that's wonderful. I said, it sets the atmosphere for the customers who come in. And she said, yes. She said, are you Christian? I said, yes. Of course I am. And so that was really cool. Nothing super spiritual there, but I wanted to share that. And the young lady's name was, I asked my wife to ask the name of the lady because I thought maybe the Lord wanted to show me something regarding the name. So I asked my wife, and then I went to the bathroom. When I came back, my wife told me the young lady's name is Juliana. Okay. Now, that's interesting because Juliana, I don't know why, I've never known a Juliana, but I've heard the name before. And that is just like, I feel like that's one of the most beautiful names I've ever heard. Like, I really like the name Juliana. So that happened. Yep. Okay. I mentioned that. And then there's one more thing. This one could be long. I'm not going to get into it now, perhaps in another video. But I will tell you, saints, that I think this was the second night we had gotten there. So this was still in Bogota, the capital. When we got there, I woke up from a dream experience. Now, saints, those of you who followed this channel for at least a year, 2, 3 years, you know that I've had very few, and I've mentioned this, I've had very few dreams, although this was a dream experience, where I have woken up weeping or crying. Okay? Now, I don't know about you. I don't know if you've had this happen. I have had it happen a handful of times, maybe 5 to 6, maybe 7 times in my whole walk with the Lord. But this is so interesting. The Lord allowed me in this dream experience to be kidnapped by DRUG traffickers in the country we were in, Colombia, and God allowed me to be kidnapped along with others, and He let me experience it.